I don't really consider research to be just work. It really is something that I love doing. I'm gonna sound so boring when you do this though, because I'll come home, eat dinner, I take a walk, and I research. I'm a family historian. I'm trying to find people and tell their human journeys. The stories about the African Americans are always there, but they're harder to find. And when you come across a story like Gilbert's and you can, for once, give someone justice, that's such a rare moment. He gets to Arkansas. They tell him, we already have 2 Gilberts, we're going to call you Nat. Your name is no longer who you are. During the war, he escaped and joined the U.S. Colored Troops. He served in a colored artillery unit for the rest of the war. In his pension, he said, I took my name of Gilbert Chairs and I have kept it ever since. All the decisions that have been made for you in slavery, and all of a sudden he gets to make a choice, and his first choice is, I'm taking my name back. It's a powerful moment. Then I started researching more into him, and then I saw, wait a second, his headstone doesn't have his name on it. There are so many things that I research that I can't change at all. I can't stop 3 little girls from being sold in the square in Charleston. I can't stop in wills when children are separated from their parents. But when a man is buried underneath the wrong name, this fire lights inside of you and you're like, oh my God, I can fix this. Tell them that the wrong name is on the stone and they'll replace it. I thought everybody's gonna want to help me. It became very evident that that's not what was gonna happen. Usually Jenny is here before me and she has coffee brewed before I even get here. Jenny and I work so well together that I can have her looking up one aspect of the story and I'm looking up something completely different. No.
And we literally end up in the same outfit all the time.
Last week, when I got to work, she just went like, she went,
Between the 2 of us, we can find anyone and anywhere at any time.
Together, we make a whole human.
Chrissy's really taught me everything I know. When she's onto something, she is relentless.
I called down to the Memphis National Cemetery, and the cemetery director said, well, I don't know that you're gonna have much luck getting it changed. Like, he was throwing out every obstacle that popped into his head. I'm like, good gravy. You didn't make this mistake, but you can fix it. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go down. If we're standing in front of him, he can't say no. When we showed up at the cemetery, it felt like he was listening to me, but not really. He sort of blew me off. I left the book there with him. I also emailed him. He said he'd pass it on to the historic committee. It literally died with him. That's why we had to go over his head. Like, people say, oh, write your congressman, write your representative. And it turns out that was exactly what we needed. Lauren, Senator Hagerty's office, she was the first one that called and wasn't negative. I said, I just think it's the right thing to do. And she said, I agree. I woke up to a message from the cemetery director to say Gilbert Stone had been approved. He was apologizing so profusely that it was very, very evident that he had gotten in trouble. It turned out to be one of the most beautiful things I've ever experienced. The cemetery employees, they all sort of sat in chairs and just questioned me about Gilbert. They were just really genuinely interested. And they took his old stone out and they replaced it with so much respect and honor that, oh, it was just good. And I thought, when Gilbert died, they might have had a wake just like this where they were telling stories about him that they actually knew him, and it was the most beautiful moment. It is an honor for us to be able to do this.
If Gilbert came back right now, he would see his headstone and he would see his correct name, and he would know that there was somebody that cared enough to spend 2 years fighting to get that name changed. I love you.
Gilbert's story changed an entire interpretation that we do at Ripavilla. That's not a little thing. History is living and breathing and changing on a daily basis because we learn more and we do better. When we find stuff like this, we're able to take people like Gilbert Chairs and put him back in the narrative where he's supposed to be. Do you know how lucky we are that we get to do this?